Imagine this. You are a person suffering from a chronic kidney disease and have been on dialysis for several years. Much time and sacrifices have been made, as each dialysis session lasts about 4 hours and is done 3 times a week. Fast forward several years, during one of your many doctor's appointments, you have been diagnosed with end-stage renal disease, where a kidney transplant is urgently needed for your survival. Now, imagine how would you feel if you've been informed to wait at least 3 years for a donor kidney suitable for your transplant. What may seem like a nightmare to most is actually the reality for most patients on the transplant waiting list. A person is added to the waiting list every 9 minutes, and 17 people die waiting for an organ transplant every single day. The main issue boils down to this: there are simply not enough donor organs to go around. Well, one might suggest just increase the number of organ donors by any means, but the solution is not that simple. The donor organ and the recipient must match as much as possible to reduce the chances of an organ rejection. Additionally, patients with successful transplant are subjected to a lifetime of drugs to suppress the immune system to prevent organ rejection. However, this brings new risks as well, such as increased susceptibility to infections and diseases. Worse thing yet, these drugs must be taken every day. Skipping a dose may increase your chances of an organ rejection. While it is true that medical technology has advanced so much so that scientists are capable of growing organs using the patient's own cells, eliminating the need for donor-recipient matchmaking, lifelong immunosuppressant drugs, and solving the problem of donor organ shortages, researchers have not come up with a solution to address the complex 3D architecture these grown organs lack. Similar to how a city needs roadways and sewage system to deliver resources and remove waste, cells within organs need the functional blood vessels that the 3D architecture provides to deliver nutrients and remove waste to survive. Fortunately, several parties have been working towards a solution, volumetric being one of them. Volumetric focuses on replicating the complex architectural network of cells within a grown organ using 3D bioprinting technology. Rather than using hard plastic or metal, water-based materials that mimics the water content and stiffness of real human organs are used instead to increase its biocompatibility with the body. Volumetric is a promising technology that can address and solve all of the issues conventional organ transplant couldn't, removing the need of donor-recipient compatibility, lifelong immunosuppressant drugs, and most importantly, the excruciatingly long organ waiting lists. A few years down the road, and organ donations would simply become a thing of the past. Thank you.